All right. Good morning, everyone. You may have noticed I'm not Karen, our Monday happy hostess. Had a, had to be somewhere else this morning, so here I am. So I'm trying to let people in. I think everybody's in. Okay, if you're not in, raise your hand. No, that won't work. So anyway, on Mondays we always talk product stories, questions, all that, and I want to remind everyone to stick with symptoms only. We don't claim to cure or treat or diagnose any diseases, so we don't mention them. So you may have to get creative and just talk about symptoms, but please step up and share. Boy, there's a lot of people coming in. We've got old magazines in that waiting room, I'm afraid. Here we go. Okay, so anybody want to kick it off with a nice story or a question or anything?
I don't know.
I do.
Okay, go for it.
I think Tim should just have the comedy hour here.
Yeah. So
I'm
Tim,
trying to be serious.
the other day I saw some really weird little growth right here on Tim. It's like, what is that? And then it got worse the next day, and it was very strange looking. I guess at our age, sometimes weird little growths happen. So we immediately, even though he wore the X39 all night, I just said, put it right on again in the day. Just wear it again. You know, sometimes you could do that, not
On
all
the
the
spot.
time, right? But anyways, by this morning, it was completely gone, whatever it was. And I'll tell you, it was really weird looking. So yay, another skin tag bites the dust.
There we go.
Good morning.
Okay. All right, so welcome everybody. Anyone else with a story?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the mic up in the left-hand corner because my camera doesn't work, so you can't see me.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm the guy that has the left shoulder was totally replaced on the 5th of October.
Okay, wow.
Anyway, it's doing good enough that the doctor's now going to replace the right one a week from today on the 23rd of November.
Good
Ah.
progress, Mike. Thank you.
Really?
Yep.
Excellent.
So here we go again.
There you are. Well, now you're armed with the patches and know they work. No pun intended with the arm part.
A question for you, Mike. Because you're on the patches, did the doctors notice how rapidly you're healing?
My primary physician is very intrigued. My surgeon was, he doesn't know for sure one way or the other, but I provided both of them with a patch and all the literature that I had and some literature that Darlene sent me also.
Nice.
So,
And here's a tip. Here's what Robin did, because she just a while ago had a knee replacement. Is she challenged her? She didn't give him a bunch of information. Just as go to PubMed and research copper peptide.
well,
And she says, when I come back, I'm going to check on you. You
Oh,
know. And
okay.
when she came back, she said, "Did you do your research?" And he said, "I did, and it's very intriguing." So.
Correct. And my what do you call it? My primary doctor, I just started him with some information.
Good.
And then he came back and he said he was intrigued. And before I knew I wasn't supposed to, because I wasn't a distributor at the time, I told him about the webinar, well, a couple of weeks ago, and the one that you guys sent out a link to that for the recording for the gentleman that
Yeah.
created.
Right, with David Schmidt.
Right. I didn't know about that.
Okay.
So I have this handheld video camera that I took a copy of it and I put it on a flash drive and gave it to him before I knew I wasn't supposed to do that, because I just went in and read all that stuff that says you're not allowed to do that. But I mean, it wasn't a fabulous video or anything. It was kind of a sideways video, but he was excited to have it.
Okay.
And
Okay,
I've since given him the link, but I provided the stuff that I gave to the surgeon. I had printed off the Wikipedia thing about the peptide, and in the upper right-hand corner, I wrote the link for the
Excellent. Good job.
one that we're talking about.
Beautiful, Mike.
And now I need to send that article along with a couple of other things to my primary doctor, but I got him. And that's why I joined. I was saying, if these guys are going to get interested, I'm going to make sure I'm in line to receive that.
That was a smart move and welcome.
Yep. So anyway,
Cool.
and I talked to Robin the other night when I asked some questions. So
Good.
anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. That was a great one. So has anyone else got a story or comments, questions?
I have a share.
I see Michelle's raised her hand. Go for it.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to be compliant here. So I had some symptoms of like tight chest and some coughing, and I just could tell my immune system was really stressed. I've been through some personal stress in the last week. And I slapped a glutathione here and an Eon on the back of my neck and an X39 below my belly button. And overnight, and this has happened twice. I mean, last week I did it, and then I did it again last night. And overnight, I woke up in the morning and feel fabulous. Feel marvelous, darling.
Well, darling, isn't it wonderful to have these tools? These
Have these
little
tools.
tiny tools.
Yes. Do not go to the medicine cabinet. Do not go. Do not collect at the medicine cabinet. Do not do it
Did you wear them through the night, Michelle?
through the night. Yeah.
And X39 too?
X39. Yeah. Put them on at 6:30 last night. Took them off at 6:30 this morning, and I feel great.
Tiny tool.
Ooh, awesome.
Handy tools.
Really nice.
Yeah, our first aid kit looks a little different than other people's, right? Robin, I know you have one. What's in yours? What's in your first
Wallet.
aid kit?
Oh, I was making lunch the other day and sliced the end of my thumb a bit, and it got really bloody. It was, and then Gregory goes, "Oh, put an X." Oh my God, my hair is looking funny.
Catch that later.
So he said, "Put an X39 under the Band-Aids." And so I did, and it's healing really well. I don't know if you can want to see this little thing, but it was, it didn't hurt. It was just really messy, And I was just, it's so wonderful to have our first aid kit at all times. So I recommend people carrying patches with them in a first aid kit. So yeah, I'm happy.
Totally. You're happy, we're happy. So the invitation is open. Anyone else with a story?
At all times. So I recommend people carrying patches with
Can
them.
you
So
can you hear me?
I'm
Yes.
happy.
I can.
Okay. This is Donna.
Oh, Donna, just a second. If you have your phone unmuted, could you take a second to mute it? Because we can hear someone in the background. Thank you.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yes,
Yes,
go ahead.
Thanks.
Oh, great. Yeah, I have a client who has been using the patches and loves them. And her husband has some severe swelling and pain in his knuckle. And the doctor actually referred him to get a knuckle replacement. I've never heard of such a thing. Anyway, he was in all this pain, and she said, well, why don't you stick one of these X39s on your knuckle, see what happens. And he put it on, and almost instantaneously, the pain was gone. And so now he uses them every day as well.
Wow. That's great. Doesn't always happen
No
that way.
knuckle replacement.
Amazing when it does.
Yeah.
Thanks. Any other stories?
Good morning. I have one.
Good morning. Go, Wendy.
Hi. Oh, you can't see me. That's okay. I have a friend who started using the patches, and his father had issues with severe dizziness, and his balance was way off. And I spoke with him last week, and his dad's doing much better. His balance is greater, and The cute thing about the story is that his mom was telling him this. Dad kind of notices the difference, but mom really notices the difference. And I told him that's pretty common, you know, for the other person to see the difference more than the person using the patches. Pretty common. But so yay, another success story. And his dad's, I think, in his late 80s.
Wow.
So yeah, it was a problem. So yay.
Oh,
Very.
Wendy, I agree with that because Tim was having this not being able to sleep all night for a lot of years. And so, you know, as someone who doesn't get to be with him because he's sleeping and napping in the day because he couldn't sleep at night, you know, having the ability to be able to sleep all night, I get to be with him more. So yay.
What patches? What patches?
No, it pretty much isn't just the X39.
X39.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm still working on the sleep piece, but it's coming.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's
The
the
physical's
messenger.
doing so much better. I'm sure the brain will calm down now. So I can catch up with the rest of me.
We do have the silent night, of course, for people who need
Yeah. No luck.
melatonin.
Right.
Yeah, no luck there. Eon worked a little bit, so going that route. And the Nirvana, I'm gonna try it this month. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got the special then, I guess.
I did not, but I did get the I'm getting the whole package with the supplement, the nutritional piece as well.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Give that, 'cause someone either last week or the week before said they had tried it and had really good luck with it. So
Good to
I'm
know.
game.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm game.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it, Sunshine.
So Tim and Helen, am I able to share screen? It looks like I can.
Gregory, is that possible? Or is that just you? Or do you have to promote her?
You
Yeah.
can't hear you, Gregory.
Yeah, if the screen share button's available, you can share the screen.
But it says
Mhm.
host disabled participant screen sharing. So while you're working on that, I'll start the story. So I have this kitty cat. She's
No,
about
we're not hearing
15.
you, Sunshower.
Oh, what?
We are.
I'm hearing her.
We can hear.
Oh,
So I have this kitty cat. She's 15 years old. Her name is Mew Mew. And she was in great health until a couple of months ago and has been diagnosed with stage 2 kidney disease. And Jana knows she also has some joint issues because Jana, my dear homeopath and sponsor here in LifeWave, prescribes some homeopathic remedies for those 2 issues. And then, of course, here comes LifeWave. And now, can I share the screen? Because she was losing weight too.
Yes.
She didn't look so good. So, oh goody. Here we go. So this is, can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Mew Mew.
Oh, okay.
And then I have another picture to show you here.
Max wants to see.
Yeah, Max. I know, Max. I saw him. So there's Mew Mew with her X39 on her collar.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And she's gained weight. Her fur's looking much better. And listen to this. I usually put the X39 on her around 4. Is that Max I'm seeing
I
there?
can see, I don't know if you can see he's got
Oh.
X39 on his collar too. And he's got,
There you go.
He's Max and Mew Mew have the same issues. They're the same age with the same kind of kidney problems.
And so now I usually put the X39 on her. She doesn't wear a collar. She never has for her whole 15 years. So I thought that might be quite an issue. But she not only will wear it with the patch, but at 4 o'clock every day, she jumps up on the couch and waits for me to put it on her. Like, come on, what do you can't be that busy. Come on.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Nice. Both our dogs really, but one of them, he demands it. You know, he comes over and puts his head in your lap and here, put that thing on me. So they're feeling something, you know. Other than being ornery, I didn't notice a thing from him.
Dumb people that call them dumb animals, huh?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So anyone else with a story? We still got some time. These are all good stories today.
I have a question.
Well, while we're waiting, we can do announcements for tonight.
Okay, and Mike has a
Mike has a
question.
question. Let's
Oh, Mike has a question? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
I have a friend in Illinois who gets horrendous migraines, and I've been hearing you guys talk about doing stuff with hats. So can you give me any ideas as to what kind of patches I might put on a hat and then send it to her?
Yeah, Mike, if you could send I'll put my email, well, my email is in the Facebook group, rbmascari@mac.com, or send me your email and I'll send you the protocol that works really well with IceWave.
Okay.
Okay? So my email is in the Facebook group, or you can put yours in the chat and I'll send you off that email. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And which Facebook group are we talking about? Because I think I joined one, but I don't know if it's yours.
Live Younger. It's our team Facebook group.
And it's exclamation mark.
Well, you have to be invited. So
Sure.
who's your sponsor?
Jana.
Donna.
Oh, okay. Oh, Sunflower, you're not, Sunshine, you're not in the Facebook group?
I don't think so. I'm on
Okay.
a
This is
Facebook
what the
group.
top of, this is the Facebook group. I just shared
Okay.
my screen. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Live Younger.
And that takes me to the next announcement. Go
And
back.
this is what we look like broadcasting on Facebook.
Go back, honey, to this thin screen. So tonight on our call, two things. We're going to be announcing the winner who has watched all 8 Empower reviewed or recently, excuse me, all 8 of the Empower series, and sending me an email. And then we're going to do a spin on the call tonight and pick a winner. So if you haven't yet reached out to me, if you have watched all 8, reach out to me. We'll put you in the running. And then tonight's call is Onyx did a great start last week about manager. We're going to take it another level. She did a great job on her method of operation. She talked about building managers. We're going to talk about why it's so important to build managers, because it's the building block of our whole comp plan.
And
So-
we're also going to share a new document that Judy Daniel put together. Many of you, she's part of your upline, and on 3 steps to director, and manager is step 2. So, and step 3 is director. So we're going to talk about how to actually build to manager and how to take it to the next level of director. And while I'm mentioning it, probably tonight we'll also might be having a special guest, because our beloved Zena up there has a brand new senior director in her group, Rashid. He just informed me that he achieved senior director. He sent me a screenshot of his back office from last night, and he did it. He's senior director.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
So Patricia is asking for the Onyx interview, and to view any of our LifeWave archives, you go to YouTube and you type in LifeWave Health, and you'll find it there. And for all of the archives with our team, you go to the YouTube and you type in Live Younger with no space.
Yeah. And as soon as it's available in the corporate YouTube channel, we can probably import it and put it in our LifeWave, or excuse me, our Live Younger team YouTube channel.
Thank you.
So if anyone, whenever it's there, if someone would let me know it's there, then we'll make sure that we get it added to the Live Younger YouTube channel make it accessible for everyone.
Perfect.
All right, excellent.
Any other announcements, Gregory and Robin?
No, I think that's it. So we probably have time for 1 or 2 more testimonials if anybody wanted to share.
Any other
Okay.
announcements, Gregory and Robin?
No. I think that's it. So we probably have time for 1 or 2 more Oh, hey, you're an echo.
Facebook. Hilarious.
I just have a
About
quick
that.
question, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I went to Live Younger on Facebook with no exclamation point, and it looks like I'm a member there.
Uh-huh.
Is there any other Live Younger? Because someone said there's an exclamation point there.
Robin, you're muted.
There, I'm unmuted. I've unmuted her. And
There's a lot of Live Younger Facebook groups. It's got the guy in the front says, I finally figured out what to do when I'm older. And you should ask Jonna to invite you in or Sunwolf.
Okay,
Yeah, so Gregory's gonna show what it looks like, but yeah, or we can friend each other and I can put you in. Okay,
okay,
great.
thanks.
And that's something that is part of our method of operation. When you bring on someone new, to invite them to the Facebook group and forward them the newsletter, and then they'll have all the information to stay connected with everybody.
so when you go to the Live Younger Facebook group, you'll see this picture up top. I finally figured out what I want to do when I'm older, live younger, and then you'll know it's us.
All right.
Okay.
So any more, one more story or
Well, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
loud and clear?
Oh, good. Okay, I wasn't sure. I also can't get in the Facebook group. And my sponsor has tried to invite me and can't. So if you could do that, Robin, I would love that.
So friend me, I just invited Sunshower, and so let's see who else to invite.
Okay, and I friended you, I think.
Okay. Great. And what's
have to be
tell me your
friends.
name again?
Renell.
Rainelle, Raene.
Okay, let me check it out and see. All right, R-A-E. Johnson?
N-E-L-L.
Yes, right.
Okay, great. Okay,
Thank you very much.
so we are now friends and I'll invite you in right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question. Is there a way to change my phone number inside the app?
You have to change it with corporate.
Like on the phone, corporate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think customer service, it's
If
an
you
admin
change it in your
function.
back office and call them, they can probably change it for you.
Okay, yeah, I did the back office. Okay.
I want to do the same
Yep.
thing. Thanks.
Groovy.
All right. Well, speaking of groovy, I think we've done our Monday morning time. There's nothing else too pressing. We'll see and or hear everyone tonight. And thanks for tuning in.
Thank
So
you.
glad,
Thank you.
so glad we all woke up in a good mood this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Happy Monday,
Yell at
everyone.
each other.
All right. Bye.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye.
Hi.
Thank you, Tim.
Oh, yeah. You bet.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.